If there's any indication that what happens next in China is a big deal for the U.S. economy, it's that Federal Reserve officials mentioned the country's COVID-related lockdowns 8 times at their latest policy meeting on June 15. Chair Jerome Powell and others warned of several downside risks, including larger-than-expected effects on economic growth from external factors such as Russia's invasion of Ukraine, and more recently, COVID-related lockdowns in China. China's zero-COVID policy triggered near-total quarantines earlier this year across several major cities, including the busy port of Shanghai, in an effort to contain the spread of the Omicron variant. Now China has reported its first domestic cases of the highly contagious BA.5 subvariant, while overall COVID cases are rising at their fastest pace in nearly 2 months. A second lockdown in Chinese manufacturing centers, whether it's full or partial, would stall the recovery of the global supply chain after more than 2 years of pandemic and give an additional upward push to prices paid by industry and consumers in the U.S., experts say. Observers are split on how severe the headaches would be. Some say the disruption would prove to be just a blip in America's economic recovery, while others, including the Fed, say it could reverse recent gains in getting back to more normal functioning. The scenario that's playing out in China right now is obviously a risk, not just for China but also th. Much depends on the Chinese government's response to the resurgence of the virus and whether it remains strictly committed to the zero-COVID policy. Authorities have so far widely rejected claims of new lockdowns, but the possibility has nonetheless already begun to rattle China's stock market. China's gambling hub of Macau, which has seen more than 500 confirmed COVID infections since mid-June, said last week that it was temporarily closing its casinos for the first time in more than 2 years in an effort to stem the spread of the virus. The casino mecca is prohibiting residents from leaving their homes except for essential activities. Meanwhile, casino operators on the island, including Las Vegas Sands, MGM and Wynn, are expecting to make no revenue in the near future.